Welcome to session 4.1 on equal participation. We have established that DRR is about ensuring rights, and that participation is one of the key principles of a gender-equal, human rights-based approach. By this point in the course, you should recognize that not everyone is in an equal position to participate in DRR. Different groups have various degrees of power in society, and many factors influence who is seen, who is listened to, and who has the time, interest, and agency to participate. This means that we have to consult the gender analysis and question the assumptions and unconscious biases we have, individually and in our teams. Consider, for instance, whose input is more valued, whose knowledge is sought out, when, how, and why. Whether women are mostly consulted on issues concerning children and the household, while men are consulted on broader issues. Whether only men are expected and encouraged to make decisions, both at the household and societal level. Societal norms and assumptions impact how you work on gender equality and participation, and this is why it's crucial to reflect on them. Participation can take many forms, such as community risk assessments, key informant interviews, focus group discussions, consultations, workshops, surveys, etc. Using a wide range of participation methods will increase your ability to gather pertinent information that will strengthen intervention outcomes. Remember to apply a gender perspective to all methods and to be socially inclusive. For participation to be equal, inclusive, and to have an added value, you should recognize that there are barriers to participation, address those barriers, and make participation meaningful. The barriers that can hinder participation are highly contextual. They are linked to social norms and the position women and marginalized groups have in a society. This means that you need to identify who has power in what situations, determine what barriers there are to participation, and work with local expertise to address those barriers. As mentioned earlier, gender analysis is a crucial tool here. If new information comes out of the participatory process, it should feed back into the gender analysis to ensure it is up to date and as thorough as possible. An intersectional approach adapted to the local context is necessary to identify and understand the barriers to the participation of women and marginalized groups. That being said, there are a few common barriers. For instance, unpaid domestic work such as household chores, caring for children, or the elderly. Perceived lack of knowledge or skills. Social norms that assign decision-making responsibilities to men. Social norms that inhibit women from speaking up in public settings. Lack of access to information. Opinions not being listened to or taken seriously. Personal safety and security concerns. Lack of access to transportation. Participation is not a magical solution to making DRR gender equal, nor does participation in DRR translate into power over decision-making at the household, community, and national level. It is one of the many necessary aspects to address disaster risk and deeply rooted inequalities. Equal participation does not automatically change societal mindsets, stereotypes, and internalized senses of superiority and inferiority. It is, however, an approach that forms part of transformative work. It is necessary for gender-equal DRR, and plainly put, it is an approach that makes sense. The women, girls, boys, men, and persons with non-binary gender identities your program is designed for have a right to not only have their voices heard, but to participate in the design, implementation, monitoring, and evaluation of a program that will impact their lives. Participation also ensures that your program is adapted to the local context and has buy-in from the local community. This makes it more sustainable, does not undermine local practices and expertise, and ensures no one is left behind. Participation should be sought during all stages of programming. The information, needs, and priorities that emerge from these participatory processes need to be present from the identification of needs and opportunities to the evaluation stage. This is what meaningful participation entails. When relying on information from partners, take note of how they employ participatory approaches. Participation is not an end in itself. It is a right. It strengthens DRR, and it must continuously feed into programming. Throughout these participatory processes, you need to be mindful of applying a gender perspective and HRBA to all aspects of the process, bringing in specialists to consult on sensitive issues such as GBV and LGBTQIA+, respecting and ensuring the safety, rights, well-being, and dignity of all persons, not putting anyone at risk, not adding to the burdens of women, respecting and acknowledging the expertise, experience, and knowledge of all persons consulted.